Supply and demand traders will love this. All right. Now there's this video series I've been making on this particular indicator where you don't need to stress yourself to plot all your supply and demand zone. This indicator will give you precise support and demand levels. All right. And let's take a look at how this particular indicator has performed in the past. But first of all, to locate this indicator, all you need to do is to come to the top here and click on indicators. Then under indicators, you want to type SMRT, and then the second to the last is MTF, supply and demand. So that's the one you want to select. So once you select it, it's going to appear on trading view like this. All right, I already selected it. You can see these supply and demand zones. Now for supply and demand traders, this was the first bounce out of price. Then later when price came back there, did you see how price reacted to that region before taking off? This is the 15 minutes time frame, by the way. So you can see how precise this works. I'll take you around and show you some other examples so that you see how this works firsthand. Now you can see that price is at this supply. Is it going to drop off? Only time will tell, right? But even if it fails, it has played out in the past. You've made money. You can't win them all. This is actually a different trade. We took this during the signals. You can see the screenshot. But let's go back to the video. Let's take a look at USD JPY. Now, USD JPY, you can see that historically around here, price created a demand level. When price attempted it for the second time, see how price bounced off, and then of course if you took this trade, money was made if you are using this indicator. Now price initially reacted to this area above, gave a rejection from the top. If you remember my weekly analysis, I also have this 154.463 area as my resistance target. No wonder this indicator also identified that area. So there was a significant bounce out of price. Then for the second time, price attempted that area, and can you see how price sold off? Yes, it is back at this demand level. So only time will tell if it is going to bounce off from here. How about we take one more example? Let's take a look at GBP USD. I'm using popular pairs so that we can get a better understanding of what is going on. All right. And you may be wondering, how do you take advantage of this? How can you lay your hand on this indicator? Don't worry, I'll show you as we progress in this video. So make sure you watch till the end. Also on GBP USD, the same time frame, you can see how price reacted to this region significantly in the past. This indicator created a supply area, and you can see how price sold from there. All right, creating another supply area around here. Now there's another demand area created around here after this initial bounce up. Okay, so you can see that supply and demand traders are going to really love this. Before I go and show you another fantastic indicator from Smart Algo, let's talk about how to use indicators. Now, people use indicators blindly. You need to be able to understand price action properly, know your zones, even without the help of these indicators. Then, before plugging in these indicators to add confluence to the original trade ideas that you had previously, right? So that's the mistake people have. They use indicators blindly, but once you use it with technical analysis, you use it as a confluence, you will be amazed as to how much you will achieve using these indicators. All right, so let's go on to the next indicator I want to show you before I tell you how to take advantage of these fantastic indicators. So this indicator is Smart Algo Swing. So come to indicator, click on indicator, type SMRT, then select Smart Algo Swing. This is the swing here, so I'll click on that. Once you click on it, it's going to be added to your chart. All right, now this indicator, what does it do? It shows you an area of strong buy or strong sell. All right, this zone you see me have above here, just like I explained on how to use indicators, this zone you see me have here is a 4-hour zone that those that have been watching my weekly analysis know, right? I actually analyzed it in the most recent analysis. No wonder when price came into that zone, you can see the solid rejection and the strong sell from this Smart Algo indicator popped up, and see how price traveled all the way down. So if you're going for 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, depending on how tight your stop loss is, you would have made money out of this trade on Euro USD. All right, let's take one more example and wrap things up so that we don't keep this video too long. Let's look at USD JPY, one of the favorite pair that traders love. All right, so remember this resistance level 2. from my weekly analysis on USD JPY 154.463. You can see that price gave a strong sell from that area. This is the 15 minutes time frame. If you are taking those trades, you will be in profit right now. All right. So this is an amazing tool that is not supposed to be used blindly. Of course, you should have knowledge on technical analysis. Then bring this in to solidify your executions, because not all of these signals work. All right, you need to be able to identify a premium place where you want to take advantage of this indicator. All right, so now the next question is, how do I get access to this indicator? The link is going to be in the description of this video down below. Click on that to enjoy the current 60% Black Friday deal that is happening live right now. All right, so you can see the stats: over 10,000 users, over 35 premium features, and so on and so on. So you can click on sign up to take advantage of this 60% discount that is going currently right now. Once again, the link will be in the description and in the pinned comment of this video down below. So did you like the video? If that is the case, make sure you like this video and share to like minds, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.